The question is, if the Quran, someone compiled it or arranged it according to the Makki surahs and the Madani surahs, or how the surahs were revealed from the beginning to the end, and calling it new Quran, this way of making a book as a Quran to recite like this, it is not permissible. And people, if it's like this, people should not buy such a book. The tertib, the orders of the surahs, the way we have it in the Quran, this is not ijtihad from the ulama. This is not opinions of the scholars. This was like that at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and this is the Mus'haf of Uthman radiallahu anhu, compiled at the time of Abu Bakr, and then the time of Uthman radiallahu anhu, exactly in that same order from Al-Fatiha, starting with Al-Fatiha, ending with Surah Al-Nas. If people, and we always mention this before every surah, it was said that this surah was read before this or after that. If it's mentioned in the tafsir or some of the masahif, they would write it before every surah, that's fine. And it gives some incentives of some benefits to learn. And this is in the subject of ulumul Quran. When you study ulumul Quran, this surah was revealed before this surah, this Makki surah, Madani surah. But to organize the surahs of the Quran, to make it according to how it was revealed, for people to read it this way, or the Makki versus the Madani, this is bid'ah, this is innovation, this is something that people should avoid and warn one another from having the Quran as this. But if it's a book, I want you to be very clear. If it's a book, someone wrote a book of how the orders of the surahs, and even that is not fully authentic, by the way. The subject of this surah was revealed before that. It's not fully authentic, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed it for it to be that way for a reason. But it's all ijtihadat. Many of it is not really for sure. If someone wrote it as a book, as in book of Ulumul Quran, and he called it the orders of the surah, the way it was revealed, as a book for people to learn, or a PhD or something like this, and he makes some writings from his own writings, and this, we think this surah before the surah like this, no problem. But the problem is to have only Mus'haf, only Quran, surah after surah, in that particular order. This is something that a person should warn against.